is receiving a lesser amount than the initial commitment?
Yeah. First, let me take the listeners through the previous prices so that they can appreciate how we arrived at the new prices. In the past, we had prices for Sound Prime and Sound Super, sitting at 45 pula per kg. And we had prices for grade 1, 2, 3, sitting at 43 pula. And for us, when we looked at the demand for grade 1 and the pricing for grade 1 product, we were not able to recover our cost from a 43 pula base. Hence why, if you look at our new prices, we have aligned the grade prices, which is grade 1, 2, 3, to the cost, to the price that you are getting on that product. And then we looked at Sound Prime and Sound Super, which was initially 45 pula. We increased Sound Prime by 1 pula and left Sound Super at 45. That is under normal, newly revised prices, which is also divided into 2 streams. The second stream is the contracted supply. So under the normal supply, which is 46 pula now, Sound Prime, 45 pula Sound Super, 38 pula grade 1, 37 pula grade 2, and 33 pula grade 3. Under these prices, we pay the farmer within a period of 14 days.
Right.
And we operate under normal procedure, booking the quota, getting the animals, and then you are paid within 14 days. When we're doing these prices, it was just a business decision to also try to address the question that we get from farmers when they say or they ask us, what is the problem at the BMC? So we are trying very hard to try to address this problem that's always being asked about.
Right.
So that we are profitable as an entity. Then we have a contracted supply price, where we decided as a business that we are going to contract Sound Prime and Sound Super. And Sound Prime, we priced it at 48 pula. Sound Super, we priced it at 46 pula. And we are saying under this arrangement, we are paying a farmer within a period of 30 days. That's our payment turnaround time.
Right, for the contracted supplier.
For the contracted suppliers. Over and above that, we are saying we need a minimum number for someone to contract. And so at the moment, the minimum number is 3,000 per contract. And we are saying that it doesn't stop farmers to come in as a group, as a union, as a cluster, as a syndicate, as a cooperative, to come and sign a contract and submit a schedule of supply to say, we are 5, 40, 20 farmers that are pledging to give you 3,000 animals. In this particular month, one so and so will be supplying you. Next month you'll be supplied by so and so and so. But at the end of the year, the number shall be able to give us 3,000.
I think that answers perhaps the question that the farmer might be watching now and wondering how they alone can manage to supply 3,000 beasts.
Yes, of course. It is trying to address that. Because we have already receiving some feedback from the farmers saying, no, this 3,000 is too much. And we're trying to educate them. We're trying to encourage them to work together as a farming blocks. But that is not ending there. If it is still steep for the farmers, we are amenable to revise these numbers. We are still engaging to see whether we can drop it down. But there must be a contract. The main reason why we are having a contract is because we commit to the customer that side to say, we will give you the meat. We will give you this quality. And if this quality is not reaching the customer comes back to us and say, guys, we have agreed on this and you are giving me that. So I can't pay you what we have agreed. So it is affecting our cash flow in it.
Right.
Hence why this is so important. And we are saying, for Lobatse plant, we want to mainly focus on EU, while the rest of other markets, animals, are supplied through other plants that are available.
Why is that?
Because we want to maximize on the EU numbers.
Right.
So that, you know, the EU numbers, EU cattle and other market cattle are not slaughtered on same arrangement.
Okay.
So we have to separate them. And the prices for other markets remains at 31 pula across the country. We have not made any adjustment. What we have put in, what has always been there, is what we call logistic support, or the transport support to the farmer from the point of purchase, where at the collection points, we take full responsibility of the transport. We started this last year, and it's been working for us. So whether the animal is taken to Mau or it comes to Lobadze, it comes at our cost. If it is an other market, then we are paying 33 pula across. Let me go back to the contracted.
Of course.
One other thing that is also important on the contracted is the entry carcass weight for CDM.
Right.
It has been increased from 160 kg to 180. The minimum CDM now is 180 for you to fetch 48 pula, for you to fetch 46 pula. That so far is what we are doing at BMC.
Right.
Yeah.
A while back there, you did speak on quality, you know, having quality meat supplied to the BMC so it can be able to distribute it where it needs to, you know, as per your demand. What exactly is BMC doing on the ground right now to ensure that farmers produce quality cattle that are to the, you know, international standard that we as a country want to, you know, uphold?
As BMC, we are not actually experts in how to advise farmers to bring their animals. But however, it's our duty to teach them or take them through on how we want the animals to look like when it reaches us, so that they can engage with experts to do exactly what the market requires. If we say we want an animal with good confirmation, they must know what it takes to bring the animal to that level. But you know, we are going to go around the country educating the farmers in terms of how we want the animal, how we perceive the best animal, why we say this one is the best animal or the best carcass for the day, so that every farmer can strive to achieve such maximum requirement, which will pay him better or best. So that is basically what we are trying to do. We will do a lot of farmer education across the country. We will move around the country. We will talk to the farmers. We will address quarter meetings, farmers forums. We will go to the field days and talk about this. We will also come here to the studio and keep on talking and talking about it. We will go through the radios and talk about it, so that the education spread throughout the country, and we hope to get a response, and a positive response from the farmers. Right.
Are there any other, you know, institutions that you have already partnered with in that regard?
We work well with Farmers Association and their unions as well. Their mother body, we are in constant touch with them. So some of these things we will share with them, and so that they impact the knowledge as well. They find ways to partner with us to educate the farmers. But the Ministry of Agriculture is also on our side. The animal production, they are supportive in terms of giving the education.
Right. A while back there, you did mention that in the previous year you had a target of about, was it 81,000?
81,000.
81,000. What is the target for the year 2025?
This year we want to achieve for our top end. We want to achieve 85,000 to be able to go, operate above break-even. And we need these numbers to be signed off and agreed with the farmers, so that we are certain that you'll receive. But looking at the biggest challenge actually is that our cattle population has dropped, by the way. And it might not be as easy as we think it could be. And we are from a drought year. Previous year it was heavy drought, but we hope, because the animals are calving year in, year out. At least our projection from the desktop gives us an indication that at least we will be able to reach 85,000.
Right.
But we are yet to see. But we are hopeful.
And with the recent heavy downpours around the country, I think that could be one of the reasons why we remain hopeful.
Yeah, this is a good year this year, and there's a lot of grass. So even feeding, I don't think it will be that expensive, because a larger portion of upbringing the animal will be from the natural grazing, and they will just do a smaller portion on finishing. So it will be profitable on the farmer's side.
Right.
Also, the price is good at 48, 46. It's a good price. But we do encourage farmers to work as a team, to work together to achieve. You see, when you are a farmer and you see a price of 48 pula, the first question that you should ask yourself is, how do I get that 48 pula? You don't think this 48 pula is for somebody else. Just think this 48 pula is mine also. How do I get it? You go to your neighbor, talk to your neighbor, talk to the other neighbor, talk to this one and say, guys, there's this 48 pula. How do we get this 48 pula? What do you have there? What do I have there? Put together, load a truck, get 48 pula, sign the contract.
How have we been doing, though, in past years in terms of the quality and quantity of meat that farmers around the country have been coming forth to supply to BMC?
Quality has always been a big issue with BMC. That's why we had to sit down and do a thorough analysis of where we are going wrong.
Right.
Because we are receiving a lot of poor quality animals, and we are not able to fetch the price in the market that we needed. For example, out there in the market, we compete with big countries with big volumes. For example, Brazil,
right,
they have got a lot of animals. They have an advantage of economies of scale. As we bring small quantities, so our weapon is quality. We can only compete, because our meat has always been known of being of a good quality, and we don't want that to go down, because that is what is keeping us in the market.
Right.
We are able to survive because we are known of the quality. So we want to maintain that. We don't want our standard to go down. Hence why now we are trying to revive this and make sure that this year we are back where we're supposed to be. We are able to compete with any country that comes with any number, anything, but quality will always beat them on the
right.
Yeah.
Quality
Yes.
surpasses quantity.
Yes.
Right.
We may be supplying small number, but if it is good quality, it's good for us.
It's good
Because
for
we are
us.
certain, even the price we can be able to negotiate, can sit down with our customers and assure the customers that I will continuously and consistently give you this quality.
Right.
If we have got these contracts in place, if farmers also up their games, and everybody wants to achieve what the market wants from the production cycle.
Right. In just because we're out of time, in just a minute, maybe any parting words that you'd like to share with the farmer who's watching you right now?
From the farmer, I maintain, and I'll continue to maintain and continue to advise that let's work together, farmers. Let's see this as an opportunity for us. Whether you have 1 animal or 5 animals, meet others, make the numbers, and supply BMC and enjoy your 48 pula. No issues. And then we'll pay you that 48 pula, and that will grow your business.
Right.
Let's all focus on doing quality, because we are a country that produces quality, and we are known of this quality in Europe. So if we maintain that value chain from the farmer to BMC to the market, then we're all good. Yeah, we're all
right.
good.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bugate.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
All right. There we have it. That was Mr. Kenneth Makubate, Executive Manager, Livestock Procurement at BMC. We're on the topic of the revised new prices that they have set, and of course the new initiative that they've brought forth of contracted suppliers as well. Stay tuned for the news at the top of the hour.
We were really pleased that we were able to share these news, because these news are desperately needed in the diamond industry at the moment, and we're hoping that they will help us in really crafting a strong narrative for the diamond industry, given the turbulent times that we are facing in that industry. We remain really hopeful about what is to come in this particular industry and Botswana's role and its position in developing